Oh, I'm eating, so I might as well do... It's not very stable, is it? I'm eating, so I might as well do a mukbang. So today I've got... I made a... doesn't look very aesthetic, but it's going to be so delicious. A pre-chopped stir-fry mix, but it was on offer. I don't normally get stuff that's like pre-chopped, but this looked good. And it's got carrots, got red onions, got kale, it's got broccoli, got edamame beans, and a few other bits in it. But yeah, just quickly in a pan with a bit of liquid amino and apple cider vinegar again. And yeah, just to get the spinach in. Oh my god, there's a hair in it. I hope that's my hair. I'm not sure it is. Oh god. Whatever. First world hair problems. It's really good. So, the liquid aminos that I cooked the stir fry stuff with. Alright. The liquid aminos that I cooked the stir fry stuff with. It's just like soy sauce. It's really good. I'm so hungry. I've just come off a 45-mile ride from London out into Essex and back again, obviously. And yeah, so spinach base, that Sainsbury's organic spinach again, spinach base. It's pretty shame. It's definitely not the most aesthetic dish, but yeah, it's delicious. Yeah, and so the stir fry on top of the spinach base, and then some nutritional yeast flakes, cracked black pepper, and like a sprinkle of apple cider vinegar. It's delicious. So I'm gonna try and get in the habit of making more mukbangs. Like every time I eat, I'm gonna try and make a mukbang. Which is not going to happen. I think that's a bit unrealistic, but we'll aim high. So, when I'm doing these mukbangs, you're supposed to be eating as well. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys are eating as well. Don't say a beef hamburger, because I'll know you're a troll. But yeah, so I wanted to tell a story as well, to something that happened today on the ride. So I was around, just about getting into Essex. In fact, no, I was in a place called Abridge. It's cool. It's like an old Roman town. Very quaint, very like cliche British villagey looking place. Lots of wood-beamed houses and stuff. Anyway, I was going up a hill, and I was riding as close to the gutter as I possibly could. And this woman was in her car, was beeping at me, and like beeping and beeping and beeping, and but wasn't passing me, wasn't trying to. But like it didn't seem like she was even trying to pass me. So she was beeping her horn. And I was moving as close to the gutter as I possibly could, and there was nothing wrong with her overtaking me. I don't know what her problem was. I still don't now know what her problem was. Anyway, so she was beeping. At first it was a bit of a shock, and then you got used to it because she did it for so long. And eventually, she overtook me, went past me, came pretty close to me. And all the while beeping, like elongated beeps, like meh, meh, meh. It was just like, I don't know, it was just bizarre. So I was looking at her, but she wasn't making eye contact with me. It was just bizarre. It was very strange. So anyway, she overtook me, beeping all the time, just being an arse. And then, as you do when you're cycling and you like your adrenaline's up. And you feel like everything feels like there's a lot of jeopardy involved, you know, like. So she She could have knocked me off my bike. To be honest, to be fair, she could have knocked me off my bike if I'd have been shocked, and I'd been forced to like hit a pothole or something. I don't know. It was just needless, dangerous behaviour. So, as you do, my adrenaline's high, and I actually catch up to her, and she's sitting at a red traffic light, like about 500 yards down the road, and she obviously didn't expect me at all. And so I was gonna just, I don't know what I was. It was all a bit spur of the moment, and I came up alongside this woman's car, and as I did, I saw her window was slightly open. Shouted to her window, "Beep!" And she had a packet of crisps and she threw it everywhere. I felt a little bit bad after that, but at least she was stopped. There was no danger. But yeah, it was funny. It was an image, and then I just sort of cycled off. But yeah, silly behaviour. Next time I won't do that. But it was funny. But you know, why was she? I don't know. Why was she doing that in the first place? I don't understand. Like a lot of times I'm out cycling and people, and I'm going as fast as the speed limit allows, like 30 miles an hour. And people, and I'm going down something. I'm trying to take control of the road because otherwise it's dangerous for me not to. And people are still are beeping at me and overtaking me and like breaking the speed limit to overtake me. And it's, I don't know. You just feel their impatience, and I don't know. It just makes you feel like what makes you get into a car and do things that could kill somebody for no reason because you want to get round a cyclist. It's probably people like me who piss people off, shouting beep into their window. Yeah, that was funny. That's another reason why I wish I took my GoPro out every time I went cycling. Next time, lesson learned. But next time I'm not going to do that. I've got to stop. I've got to stop my road rage. It's not good. So yeah, 45 miles today, and then a couple of miles to the shop to get so it's Monday, and I've done 47 miles so far this week. Yeah, I went to Sainsbury's to get the spinach, and they had Sainsbury's just released a vegan cheese line. And I read some articles reviewing it, and it's supposed to be really good. So I bought it's called their Free From range, and they've got, in fact they had like a massive shelf with all the Free From products, but it was it seems like Sainsbury's don't quite get it. Don't quite get that, like they don't really get the vegan thing, because there was like Free From dairy, wheat, like cod, and it was like, oh, but it's fish. So, and it was like some really delicious looking pecan pies. I was going to get them, but they had milk in them. Oh no, they had egg in them. Why? No need. No, I would have bought them. Yeah, so yeah, but I got I got two of the cheeses. I got the cheddar caramelized onion one, which I heard is supposed to be the best one. I heard that the other cheddar one, just the normal cheddar cheese, just tastes a bit like the VO Life one. Like, it doesn't really melt very well and stuff. But the caramelized onion one's supposed to be good. And I also got the feta one, the Greek style feta cheese, which is always good in like chopped salads with olives and stuff. Yeah, so looking forward to trying those out. Maybe I should make a video showing what I'm going to use them in. Do a review, see how they taste. I'm not really looking at the camera very much during this mukbang. Should I? Is it weird that I'm not? I'm trying to get into making more candid videos, because the more candid videos I do, the better you can get to know me, and the better that I can get to know you, so it's a good thing. This is really delicious. It's funny, the spinach is so crisp, and you put a bit of the liquid aminos in, which is quite salty, and then you put the apple cider vinegar in, and it tastes almost exactly like salt and vinegar crisps that you used to get at the pub. So good. And that's a very interesting thing. I watched a video. What's his name? Penn Jillette the magician, and he'd lost a shit ton of weight. He made a video on this thing. I think it was called Think Tank or something. Big Think. It was called Big Think, and he was talking about what he did, the mental journey he'd gone on to change the way he thought about food, and it kind of mirrored exactly how I felt about my journey with food and going vegan. How my how my taste buds have changed, and there's a line at the end that he says, oh man, I should write this stuff down. But he's basically talking about how he can eat whatever he wants now, but whatever he wants to eat has changed. So the stuff that he's eating now, like, he doesn't eat meat at all really. He loves his fruit and vegetables, and it's because of the journey he's gone on that what he enjoys has now changed. It's like a mental and physical shift. That was the other thing. It was interesting. He actually he mentioned the microbiome, and how once your microbiome changes, after you've been consuming a certain kind of food for long enough, the bacteria in your stomach, and in fact the bacteria in most of your body, changes, and it becomes used to that kind of food. So if you're eating Big Macs all the time, then you're going to have the microbiome that is used to dealing with Big Macs, and that's the food that you're going to crave. And Penn Jillette was talking about how he doesn't like the word addiction, and in fact he doesn't like the word craving, because you don't really crave a Big Mac, you don't really crave a KFC, and really it's just getting away from those kind of foods. It's just a mental shift. That was it. He said it was it's all to do with habit. It's habitual, and it's just really interesting, because it just mirrored my experience. So check that video out. I'll put it in the description. It's very cool. So nearly finished. I haven't had edamame beans in so long. But I think this is the first time actually in this video, because I'll be embarrassed otherwise, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I always call these edamame beans, but that's not right, is it? Edamame is not right. It's edamame, isn't it? I like the word edamame better. Edamame. Anyway, I haven't had them in ages, but I used to eat them all the time. When I used to work in an office, they'd be like a good snack. I used to do this with them all the time. So every edamame bean has like a little skin on it, and you can like shoot it out like that, and you have the skin. There's something really like pure about a skinless edamame. Delicious. You get OCD about taking the skins off. So, what else is there to talk about? Maybe talk about my plans for... I need to make some new goals, some new training goals for my cycling. I feel like I need to get more focused in my training goals. Because at the moment I'm just enjoying cycling, and I go out and just like drag myself up some local hills, and I get gains that way, you know, performance gains. But maybe I should be looking at creating some kind of specific program that will get me to a certain place. Because at the moment it's just fun, which is probably how it should be. But yeah, maybe I should take a look at actually formulating some kind of plan. But maybe during winter that's not a good idea, because really, maybe it is. We'll see. Yeah, so that's something I'm thinking about. Is making a plan for myself good, or will it kill the fun of my cycling? I need to think of somewhere that I want to go. So every Monday, or yeah, at least once a week, I do like a 50-mile ride, and then every month I do one like 100 miles or over. So yeah, I need to think of what this month's 100-mile ride will be. So I would like you to leave me some suggestions, because I want to interact. Like I said, I want to get to know you, and I want you to get to know me. So I will give me a 100 to 150 mile ride somewhere from London that maybe you've done yourself, that would be cool for me to do this month, and I will do it. So that'll be awesome. Hopefully the weather's not going to be too bad. I think this week it's going to be nice, so maybe I'll even do it this week. This is almost done. Last football. Cool. So, thank you for watching my mukbang. Mukbang number 2. Hope you are all enjoying your day, and I will see you in the next one.